Hello there, internets. Version 2 here with the video that we're doing, but a shiny new webcam and lighting and everything set up. Welcome to me actually shilling out some money to get a webcam and a light, so it's not just my shithouse laptop microphone, webcam, and me using my phone as a torch for a light. Welcome to me. I'm not going to use the term looking pretty, but looking like a human. Actually, even that's kind of fortunate, I think. But, hey, we have a proper webcam set up. It's, if you want to know, it's the most basic bitch, beginner YouTuber who doesn't have a massive budget to go for the full extreme things, but has enough of a budget to get the high end of the cheap stuff of a Logitech Brio and a newer ring light. It was about $450 for the two of them, and I have that, and in case you're wondering, sneak preview in this for a thing that I'm going to announce soon. Yes, I'm planning on adding facecam to most of my videos. I ain't fully confident with it yet in terms of recording it, because I can record in OBS, as I've fucked with my computer so much that I'm now able to record in OBS, but I haven't finishing the settings to get it recording the way that I exactly want it to. I'm recording this video with Bandicam. Just being lazy, it works. Won't look as good as what it will in OBS, because OBS I can do other things and record at a higher resolution, so it does look better. But hey, I wanted a video to test it and record with it at length, and this is a perfect opportunity to do so. And hey, if you're actually one of the people who watch my React videos, especially of indie games, then hey, you get a preview on what the facecam is and what the setup is like. Because yeah, I'm still obviously in my bedroom, and I have very, very little room in this tiny fucking thing. So there's my back wall. There's my bed. My chair touches my bed. My legs are touching the table. The table is maybe 20 centimeters from my TV, where the webcam is situated on top of. I have no fucking room in here, and the fact that I was able to set this up to work this well is a goddamn fucking miracle, and I am a genius for it. But that's not what we're here for today. We're here for Indie World Showcase, because we don't have a direct yet, even though we've gotten directs for other things in the meantime. People don't count that. It's a direct for indie games. I really need to get around to buying more of it. I still don't have the pinball one. I'm sorry, Creature in the Well. I still don't have your game. Well, they're not the devs, but I don't have the Creature in the Well game. I need to buy it. I know. But I have like Cadence of Hyrule and Golf Peaks, and I mean Cuphead, but Cuphead's so big at this point that it's not in the same vein as all of this. But indie games are still exciting. Every single time I see one of these, I either write it down or immediately go onto the Switch and add it to my wish list of just, if I have spare money and I'm finished like the games that I currently have there, I'll fucking buy one of them and just play through it, because indie games are fun as shit. Hey, if you want good indie games on the Switch, always Solid Android Cactus and like Born of a Dream are always my recommendations to go forwards. But let's see what we got here. Let me not hit my fucking microphone with my hands. Good God. This part of me having a microphone stand, microphone stand. That part's not new. I've had that since Christmas. So I've been using that in other videos. So I should be good enough to not fucking hit this thing. But anyway, unlike most videos, instead of staring relatively close to the camera, I'm going to look down here because that's where my laptop is. But, you know, I'll glance up here for reactions and stuff like that. I've got to get used to recording at length for this kind of stuff. I mean, most stuff I'll be here playing the game and watching that, and then I'll just have to glance up there for reactions. So, you know, I got to get used to this stuff. So, got to learn to all the disgusting shit that I do that you can't see while I'm recording. I gotta stop that now. It's mainly just, you know, take drinks that are more camera friendly, which I don't have any of today, so I can't even practice that. Let's watch the thing, because I'm rambling at this point. Let's just watch the indie games that we're here for. Sorry, it's the first video that I'm doing with this thing, so I'm excited. Doing a video soon that's like announcing that this is a thing, but haven't done that yet. Good God, this is loud. It's like damn near minimum. Just fuck with your volume while I'm fucking with my volume. It's fine, don't worry about it. Whatever. It's loud, whatever. It's loud so you can get excited for indie games. I want a face cam. I have to look like a fucking idiot. I do it all the fucking time. It's fine, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're not allowed to worry. God, the glare on my screen from this. All that. Seeing some sick jumps here. Seeing some dodging some enemy attacks. Some sick dashes. Wall climb. Ooh, okay. I'm immediately liking what I'm seeing here. I'm immediately into this. Very mechanics-driven world exploring combat thing. I'm super down for this. I'm digging the aesthetic too. Blue Fyre.
Hi everyone,
I'll have
and
to write
welcome
that one
to
down,
Indie World,
'cause that
a
looks
sneak
good.
peek at some exciting indie games coming to the Nintendo Switch system. I'm John Vignacchi,
And I'm Sam Robertson.
and that was the world premiere of Blue Fyre.
It looks
from
good.
Graffiti Games and Argentina-based
I
Roby
can see why
Studios.
they led with it.
Embark on a journey through a long-forgotten land, filled with deadly adversaries and collectibles aplenty, and face 3D platforming challenges
Like,
in a
the
strange
amount of
place
environments
called
that you're
the Void.
seeing here already is
A dark
impressive.
world awaits
Because
when
asset
Blue
creation
Fyre
and stuff
launches
is very,
first
like,
on Nintendo
time-consuming
Switch
and
as a
expensive
timed
for
console
stuff, so-
exclusive this summer.
Summer.
Ciao a
So,
tutti,
winter
sono
for
Fabio
us.
Caponi, art director di Napsteam, un piccolo team di solo 2 persone.
that
E sono
Baldur?
davvero
Baldur.
felice di
Is it a
potervi
Baldur?
parlare di Baldo. Da
Like Baldies? I
fan
don't
dei
know.
grandi action adventure RPG e degli iconici anime giapponesi abbiamo sempre sognato di fare qualcosa che unisse le
I'm
due
looking
cose.
so far away from the
Volevamo un
camera,
gioco
it's
che
fucking
fosse
weird to
un
me.
viaggio in un mondo
fine.
magico, ricco di personaggi fantastici, di dungeon complessi da affrontare,
I'm just trying
enigmi
not
da
to close my
risolvere.
eyes constantly
Un
because of
viaggio
how much
che
the
noi
glare is.
stessi avremmo
I'm
voluto
gonna get used to it. It's
affrontare.
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Quindi speriamo davvero che Baldo vi possa appassionare e
Ow.
toccare il cuore come ha fatto con noi.
So name my
I
laptop. If it was
really
there, it
dig
would be
this
more
art
normal.
style.
But
It reminds me of some of my favorite classic
yeah.
anime films.
yeah, that is
Totally.
Ghibli as fuck.
And on top of that, it's got a rich
hands
cast
on
of
it.
characters, incredible
It's frizzy as fuck,
destinations, and an epic storyline full of intriguing secrets.
Exploring this action-adventure RPG's open world, solving its puzzles, and getting through all those dungeons is going to take some serious time, folks. So be sure to set some aside
it's-
when Baldo releases
it's obviously not my
first
stuff.
on
Like,
Nintendo
I'm not
Switch
as
a
much
timed
into
console
the
exclusive this summer.
my like in RPGs is way more specific. The quality of that
This
don't
is
look like a
Shameless,
fucking indie game.
A small but remarkable island in the North Atlantic. With
Like
a
I look at that
long,
and it's just like holy shit, that was like
strange
Dragon
history.
Quest 11 from all the stuff that I've seen here.
Oh, I'm Maurice Lupton. I've lived here all my life. I've been curating the stories of this unique place for years, and here it is, my museum. But lately, well, it seems like I can do new things.
Were you
And-
doing that magic?
Well, it's not a big deal, but I should mention at this point, I am dead.
That's the name of the fucking game. That's a good reveal.
So this may be my inner goth talking, but I'm dying to explore the afterlife.
And I'm dying to try out those ghostly powers, Sam. X-ray vision, sign me up.
Although, from what I hear, Shelmerston may not be long for this world.
But unraveling the tiny island's ancient mysteries is going to be what saves it. You know, UK-based developer Hollow Ponds and Richard Hogg, these guys know their way around charming puzzles. And I
was gonna
can't
say,
wait to
this
solve them when I Am Dead launches
looks like a
first
very
on
different
Nintendo Switch as
twist
a timed
on-
exclusive later this year.
Like point-and-click adventures in terms of the way that it's visually
Hi
presented.
everyone, my name is Heather Bellavo, and I'm the Director of Production
Bart.
at TikTok Games.
Hi there, I'm Melissa.
On
I'm
the
one of the
clock,
producers and the
DJ
marketing.
yeah, that's my TikTok
We're here
reference that I
today
go
to
for.
introduce you to our newest title, Bark. Bark is a
hair is going
2D side-scrolling co-op space shooter where you play as one of 4 ferocious animal astronauts trying to liberate the Earth from crazy robots.
This is a family-focused game that builds a cooperative spirit while still encouraging competition. We hope you enjoy playing this title as much as we enjoyed making it.
In this whimsical side-scrolling shooter from California's TikTok Games, team up with your critter companions to defeat enemies, collect coins, upgrade ships, and take out the bad guys.
Each animal has a distinct
Cool,
playstyle,
fucking
and you
shmups-
can
shmups
combine
are fun.
abilities to mix up the fun. With easy couch co-op, this adorable party game is a meowvelous fit for family game night.
Bark blasts off first
Oh, so is it a
as
full-on party
timed
game?
console exclusive on Nintendo
Is it like a
Switch
campaign as
in
well,
late
or is it like
2020.
full-on party play against
Hey
and
everyone,
compete
I'm
against
Chris
each other
Wilson,
kind of thing?
creator of Cyanide and Happiness, and joining us today is
Oh,
a
okay.
hideous mutant freak.
Hi, Chris. Thanks for having me.
Okay.
Now, freak, everybody's wondering, what happened to your face?
Have they announced the
Glad you
game?
asked. I,
like, that
many
we know of
my
it, yeah?
loved ones, was minding my own business when the apocalypse happened, destroying nearly everything and leaving us all horribly mutated.
Well now, that's a heck of a way to start the day.
I'll tell you what, nothing wakes you up like discovering you can now breathe through your tear ducts. Ugh.
Gosh, well, now that you're so hard to look at, where can the audience see what you've been up to?
Or you can find me in the brand new adventure game, Freakpocalypse, where you can explore, solve puzzles, and try to survive in what's left of our terrible world. And be sure to keep an eye out for me. I'm the one that's not dead.
That's great. I'll definitely check it out. Now don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after the break.
No, you won't.
Chris? Chris?
While we're waiting for Chris,
All right, then.
you guys get ready for a world full of weirdness when Cyanide and Happiness Freakpocalypse
Okay.
launches first as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch.
Following up in
this
the
summer.
vein of Strongbad's cool
Hola a
game for
todos.
attractive
Somos
people, I
Chili,
see.
un estudio español situado en Valencia. Os presentamos nuestro nuevo videojuego. Summer in Mara es una aventura tropical que cuenta la
Yes, that's
historia
where my
de
brain
Koa,
goes.
una niña que deja su hogar para descubrir los secretos del océano. Hemos creado una aventura sobre el crecimiento y sobre cuidar la naturaleza.
En Chivig hacemos juegos de granjas en lugares insólitos. En Summer in Mara tendrás tu propia isla que cuidar y además un barco con el que explorar el océano. Con más de 30 islas que descubrir y una ventana de personas
Stardew
que
Valley,
ayudar,
but
tendrás
shipwrecked.
mucho que hacer. Relájate, disfruta y nos vemos en Mara.
Right.
It might be tempting to just kick back and catch some rays when you hit the beach in Summer in Mara. But the ocean calls you to fulfill your destiny, and mysteries await.
Yeah, like what's up with
Oh,
that
it sounds like
gigantic
Moana, I
rock
get
thing
it.
right there on your island?
Make friends, farm, explore, and craft.
The
as
art style
Koa's
is
adventure
adorable.
unfolds in a vibrant world with weather events and a day-night cycle.
And contrary to its name, you're not going to have to wait until summer to play this game.
Because Summer in Mara's first port of call is Nintendo Switch, as a timed
I
console
love the art
exclusive
style. The art
this
style is
spring.
great.
Which means players on Nintendo Switch will be the first to get these timed exclusive, free, in-game clothes and backpack.
That's like a Koopa shell.
Hi, my name is Baltasar Roger from Nimble Giant, a game development studio in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Quantum League is a first-person shooter with a unique time loop mechanic that allows you to team up with your future and past selves.
Oh, we can
One
get this
versus
game
one
before the
and
people at
two
Arcade
versus two
Leon
online
finish
battles.
making theirs.
In this game, causality isn't fixed, and you can change the outcome of a round each time it rewinds. It's like your favorite time travel movie mixed with a highly competitive FPS. We sincerely hope you'll enjoy Quantum League.
This online FPS is a bit of a brain bender. But once you wrap your head around the nifty time paradox mechanic, the possibilities are positively mind-boggling.
So check this out. In each consecutive round of a match, you're joined by clones. These are echoes of your past self, and they mimic your previous movements through the arena.
Plan your actions
Oh.
each round strategically, and you and your clones can feint opponents into some very dangerous situations.
Quantum League Time
Oh.
launches on Nintendo
Oh,
Switch
that's how
in
that
late
works?
2020.
Oh.
こんにちは。ホワイトアウトのファイリーです。
Sorry,
日本の大阪
fuck
で
yeah.
世界中の皆さんに向けてゲームを開発しています。本日はこの場を借りて、現在開発
Oh, Good Life's on
中の
Switch?
ザ・グッドライフが任天堂スイッチで発売されることを正
Hey!
式に発
I
表
think
さ
I
せて
already
いただ
answered
き
the
ます。
backer survey, so I don't think I can change my physical copy to the
イギリス
Switch.
の田舎町を舞台にした借
Dude,
金
I'm
返
so
済
excited for the
RPG で
good
す。
life. Oh, I'm so
世界一
fucking
幸福な
excited
街と言
for
われ
it.
るレイニーウッズ。
Oh,
でもこの街にはとんでもない
getting all the
秘密が
emails
隠
into
されてい
seeing
まし
like
た。
all the characters that
夜
they've
に
been
なると
announcing
人
and
々は
everything like
犬や
that.
猫
And
に
also,
変身してしまうんです。
the game just visually looks
他にはな
so
い
much better
不
and
思議で
performs
奇
way
妙
better
な
than what
ゲ
they
ー
were
ムをお
showing
届けし
earlier.
ます。
Like, it really,
2020年発売。
it looks like
期
they
待して
stepped
お
it
待ち
up
くだ
a
さい。
lot for it. It's great.
Hope you're ready to use your feline
Yay!
skills and canine prowess to pay off that debt and solve a murder along the way.
These are no small tasks. But luckily, each of your forms has special skills that'll help along the way. And there's no way I can resist a game in which the main form of transportation is riding sheep.
Enjoy the bizarre charm of
Naomi
Rainy
was, like,
Woods
cheering
when
as
The
she was
Good
going
Life
along.
launches
Yay.
on Nintendo Switch this year.
Oh, I'm so excited for that. Ah!
Hi, I'm Sean Murray.
And I'm Stephen Burgess.
And
Oh,
we're
hello,
here
Games.
at Hello Games in the UK. We'd like to show you
No
a
Man's
little
Sky on
of
Switch?
the game we're working on called The Last Campfire.
I'm the designer of Last Campfire. It's a game about Ember, who's become lost and is searching for a way home. The game means a great deal to me and the team, and we were trying to make something about compassion, empathy, and finding hope.
We really hope you like it.
Digging the person that's gone fucking ham on the fucking piano there.
And the darkest night, every light a lightning, space and time in flight.
Hello, Froggy.
Being still in motion, clouds go rushing by. A drop
I mean, I'm digging this so far. It's not just because of the character design and the murals and some of the artistic flourishes on things that I'm getting Journey vibes, but the gameplay seems very different from Journey's. Also, what I'm hearing right now are words. So, you know, very un-Journey in that regard.
Perfect in our imperfection, as satellites go by.
I definitely like what I see.
Hello Games, known for the vast galactic exploration of No Man's Sky, delivers an altogether more intimate adventure with this new game.
Experience a truly moving tale about rekindling hope when The Last Campfire launches for Nintendo Switch this summer. If you're a fan of games with immersive techno beats and sleek stylistic visuals, multimedia artist
what is going on there?
Kyoto-based Q Games have got
Oh
you covered.
god, okay.
In Pixel Junk Eden 2, stages generate in real time based on your actions, as you guide an inquisitive little creature called a Grimp on a journey to save its fellow Grimps and restore their gardens.
Each choice you make, from which Grimp you control to how you enhance and maneuver them, gives rise to a distinct sensory experience.
Enjoy this wonderland alone or with a friend via local multiplayer when Pixel Junk Eden 2 launches on Nintendo Switch this summer. Every good strategy game has its share of risks and rewards.
So enter the world of Fyre.
The resurgence of card games and board games on Switch is something I didn't see coming, but it totally makes sense now that I think about it, like after having seen it all.
And really puts your strategic skills to the test, as you craft not only
Like you
your
had all those
decks,
board games
but
similar to
also
like,
the terrain of the
I can't remember the name
battlefield
of the people that make them, but things
There
like
are
the Bazaar and
lots
stuff
of
like
ways
that,
to
how they all
unlock cards in this game. Progress through the sizable solo campaign, for example, or play draft mode or even PvP battles.
Plus,
Fyre,
there are online co-op
Warlock
missions
Mountain, or
and some
something like
puzzles on the
that.
side too.
Some of the
Nintendo
things like
Switch
that.
version of Fyre comes with 4 free cosmetic packs available to download for free for a limited time when the game launches later this spring.
Like
And
not for
after
my
that,
stuff, but I
they'll be
appreciate that this
available
type
as
of game
in-game
is
purchases.
having a like surge on the
It's
Switch.
grim, it's dark, it's tough to master.
Eldest Souls.
But hey, that's all part of the fun.
Indeed. Slaying gods is no simple task, but hey, the bragging rights? Legendary.
In this brutal boss rush battler, timing and
So
precision.
is this made by the same people as Titan
Unless you're going to want
Souls?
to pay attention to your loadout.
Or do we just
here
have
too,
even
because
more people
combat
using Souls in the
customization and
title of
unlockable
their game
talents
to
and
just get the
abilities
point
are
across?
all key to your survival.
Be among the first to take up the challenge when Eldest Souls launches
United
as
label.
a timed console exclusive on
But
Nintendo
it looks good.
Switch
It
this
looks
summer.
good. Is it made by the same people as Titan
All right,
Souls?
everybody, so we're almost out of time today, but before we go, we'd like to share
There's a lot
quick
of good-looking
peek
stuff
at a
here.
few more indie
There's a
games
lot of
that are being
good-looking
worked
stuff
on
here.
by some amazing developers around the world.
Montage time.
Yeah, I think it still works.
Oh, Blair Witch. It's going to be the best thing that comes out of that ever. Out of the Blair Witch IP. Alright, big rat warrior. Also looks pretty. Also Journey-esque vibes. That's also just the movement and everything like that. Sky and Skyrocket, one after the other. More shmup goodness. A lot of shmups up here. Superliminal. Hey, you, join the Navy. Oh, that is... This is giving me some anti-chamber vibes, but not as surreal. But hyper-real? I don't know. Oh, a full-on bird-watching sim. Like the... Wait. Bird-watching sim or bird battle game? I don't know. Using dice as a board game? Turn-based RPG thing? I'd need to see more of that to understand how that works. Bouncy battle. Hey, moving on. Nice. That may have already been announced for the Switch, I don't know. When's unpacking coming to Switch, Tim? Tim's not watching this.
Well, everybody, it was a pleasure.
And it still is, because
I don't even know how
one
long.
more thing to share.
A long unpacking is in terms of actually coming out as a game.
The past has been erased.
Is it Gungeon stuff? There's a lot of gun here, I'm seeing.
A paradox created. Yet the Gungeon remains.
More Gungeon goodness. That's not Gungeon. That's not Gungeon playstyle. Gungeon playstyle isn't 2D. The Gungeon is falling apart. Gungeon is like one of my favorite concepts for an indie IP, despite the fact that I've touched the games very, very little. Which I do know I need to do more of. Like, Gungeons and Dragons is just... Can you name something better than that? Exit the Gungeon!
Whether you dared to enter the Gungeon or not, be prepared to exit.
This game picks up right where the last one left off. And
That's
developer
fucking
Dodgeball
good.
has somehow managed to make the arsenal-packed extravaganza we know as the Gungeon even more intense. Packing it with hundreds of weapons and items, shifting rooms, and plenty of battle-hardened gun dead.
Because the normal Gungeon stuff's like...
Nintendo Switch
like Binding of Isaac, top-down, room to room.
Later today.
Roguelike, right? Oh! Exit the Gungeon's
Well,
out now.
everyone, it was a pleasure.
And that's okay.
And it's over. For real this time.
But on behalf of
Exit the
Nintendo, we just
Gungeon,
want to take a
damn.
minute to say thank you to our
I love
indie
that.
world
I
community,
love that.
all
It's
the
so
developers out there that are just as passionate about indie games
Dude, there's
as
a
all you
lot of
fans
good
that play
looking
them
shit
on
here.
Nintendo Switch.
Like a lot.
And thanks to all
man.
of you for tuning in. For more of the
Good
latest
Life,
news
obviously.
from the
Last
indie world
Campfire.
community, be sure
Looks
to
good.
follow
What was that?
Nintendo of America's just launched
Can't
official
remember
Indie
the
World
name,
Twitter
so I heard
account
so many names
at
recently.
Indie World NA.
It was one of the
Until
earliest
next time,
ones. The
happy gaming.
See ya.
action fighting one. The very first thing that they showed. Like, oh. Well, I'm gonna have to look at a list of this and just add it to my wish list and stuff because that shit looked good. I'm excited for some of that stuff, and I also have to just get around to buying Creature in the Well, because I'm still yet to do that, and that game just looks ridiculously like something I would like. Dude, indie games are fucking killing it. I mean, people need to buy more indie games, and I'm guilty of that because holy shit, the amount of creativity that the indie field has and how much a lot of indie devs struggle. Need to give that as much of a boost as we can, and I'm obviously guilty of it. I don't buy as many of that. I don't advertise them enough with my limited platform anywhere near as much, which because I'm in that weird position, like a lot of content creators are, of I want to push these indie games, but I don't want people to just watch my videos and then not buy them. I'm fine doing that with a AAA game because AAA games can survive on how many sales they already do. They don't need me to help shill for them, kind of thing like that. But indie games, if I play through a full indie game, that might be everyone who watches that then doesn't buy it, and I possibly just stripped it of sales. And every sale really matters for that. So I'm in that interesting middle ground there. That being said, full LP of Good Life is absolutely happening. Like, there's no way I'm not doing that because I'm just so excited for that game. It looks like all of the happy parts. Like, there's a lot of parts of Deadly Premonition that are good, and I'm excited for Deadly Premonition 2 as well. But all of the good, I don't want to say just wholesome parts because you are still serving a murder mystery there, but all of like the Twin Peaksy stuff of Deadly Premonition? What if the entire game was just that, but more wholesome? And also a murder mystery. There's a lot of good stuff here. That first game, I can't even remember the name of it. Last Campfire, though they both look good. That first one, I can't even remember what the name of it is. If I just... where does it say its name? I can't say the name, but I just... Blue Fyre! Really? Everything that I like just has my fucking name in it? Yeah, I guess I am that arsehole, aren't I? Anyway, that is enough for this indie showcase. There's been rumors going around by cock and ball torture enthusiasts, because life is extremely fucking weird right now, that there was going to be an indie world and then a direct the next week that had information about Breath of the Wild 2. The only reason I'm giving any credence to that rumor is because it was being spread by a cock and ball torture enthusiast. So I feel like I just have to mention that because that's hilarious to me. So maybe there'll be another one in a week. Maybe I'll have better face cam set up by then. The better face cam setup isn't actual that. It's just fucking with it in the actual recording process so it looks nice and not as get rid of some of the like put it through anti-aliasing and sharpening and stuff like that. Some color correction because my skin is ridiculously fucking pale for a light this bright. But if I don't have the light that bright, then the frame rate and quality of the camera just looks like fucking garbage. So anyway, face cam stuff in the future on all videos, but maybe the next one will be a direct next week if that happens. Sakurai also said that the coronavirus has been delaying Smash characters. I don't think delaying a Smash character would necessarily delay a direct, but it's always possible. Like, there was other accidents and tragedies that happened in Japan that have delayed stuff like that, so who knows. But, you know, worry about that. It's more important than video games. But whenever the next video game things happen, this is Version2, signing out.